East Texas, a cleanup continued after Friday's severe weather. KLTV 7's Michael Richardson, he spoke with the American Red Cross about that process tonight.
The American Red Cross's Karen Holt says the nonprofit has assessed damages on dozens of homes since Friday's severe weather.
We've had massive flooding. We are in multiple counties again passing out tarps, ensuring that people's protecting their homes that have been damaged.
Holt says crews are still looking at the fallout from the storms.
We are still in the disaster assessment phase, particularly in Upshur County, the Gilmer area, as well as Bowie County, Texarkana.
Cleanup continues across the region. In Hawkins, crews and the community were working to remove debris and repair down power lines on County Road 3525 on Saturday. Here's what the same area looks like today. The fallen branches have been cleared. It's part of the road to recovery.
This will be a long recovery. As we know, flooding has not crested in some areas, and so this will be an extensive period of time that we will still have, reports of disaster, particularly in the flooding events.
Michael Richardson, KLTV 7 News.
If you'd like to, you can contact the American Red Cross at 1-800-RED-CROSS if you'd like to report any damage.